guys, it's me Stace. Today we are making a no gadget needed card, and today we're making this really fun one. This is called a fold flat box card. There's the front of it. It does stand on its own and you can kind of see the boxes there. But the fun thing is you're able to fold this front piece down and then you're able to fit it inside an envelope to mail it off to a friend. Really simple card to make. So the first thing you'll need is a piece of cardstock for the base of the card. This piece is 4 1/4 by 11. Same color. This piece measures 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. Then for the accent color, I chose green. You will need 2 pieces. They both measure 4 by 5 1/4. Another piece that measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. And then this one is 1 3/4 by 4. Then we have our white pieces. You'll need 2 of them. They both measure 3 3/4 by 5. This one is 2 1/4 by 3, and this one is 1 1/2 by 3 3/4. I'll have all the measurements listed below. So the first thing we're going to do is take our card base, which is this piece here, and our accent color that measures again 2 3/4 by 5 1/2, and do some scoring. I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and on this piece, on the 11-inch side, we're going to score this first at 2 inches. Nope, I'm sorry, it's a 1/2 inch. So your first score mark here will be 1/2 of an inch. And then we're going to go to 2 inches. And then again at 4 inches. And then again at 5 1/2 inches. Okay, so again that was 1/2 of an inch, 2, 4, 5 1/2. Then we have this piece on the 2 3/4 inch side. We're going to score this at 1/2 inch. And then again at 2. So 1/2 and then 2. Alright, we can set them aside. Our trimmer side, we're done with that. Fold on the crease marks and take your bone folder in there and go ahead and give it a nice crease. Do the same for this piece here. Okay, so our scoring is done. We can set them aside. Now we're going to grab our 2 white pieces, actually all of our white pieces. We'll do our stamping now. Alright, so we have our 3 3/4 by 5. That's the piece here and the piece for the back. And I'm using one of May's stamp sets. It's called Jump for Joy. I have my green. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper first. And I'm going to grab my little frog. There's 3 frogs on this set. I did use all 3 frogs. I just used them differently. So stamp this guy all the way around. Different ways, you're not creating a pattern. Okay, set that guy aside. Then we have our back piece. And for that one I'm using the little log, and I'm using this paper tray ink color, which is called Honey Nut. The Stampin' Up color was Garden Green. So I'm going to ink that up and put that on the bottom right hand corner. This is for the back of the card. Grab the other frog and put him on top of that little log like he's jumping off of it. Super cute, right? We can set that piece aside. That is done. Alright, going back to this piece. She has this long jumpy piece. I cut that in half. So it's right here. I'm going to take the half piece off that I cut. This way it's just easier that way for me. Plus it's smaller. And we're going to put this all the way around. So we're incorporating the brown a little bit as well. Just go different directions so you're not creating a pattern. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Alright, now for the front of the card, this piece here that has our greeting, I'm going to grab that, grab the other frog I used. I'm going to stamp him in the upper left-hand corner, like that. Then grab this piece, I'm going to put it back together. Just line that right up the best you can. Oh, there we go, had it upside down. Okay, so get them lined back together. I'm going to go back in with that same brown ink and have this go all the way across the frog. On the bottom of that, we're going to put our greeting. that says Jump for Joy, and I'm going to use that in green. Okay, just like that. So the front of the card is done, the inside of the card is done. Now we have this piece here. Again, I'm going to go back to that same brown springy thing and only use 1/2 of it. You can just, again, just stamp it all over the place, different directions. Okay, just like that. Okay, all of our stamping is done. We can go and close all of them up. Put that back over there so I don't lose it. All right, now let's grab this piece here. All right, so this is all folded. So you can kind of see you're going to fold all this up and that creates the box shape. We're first going to take this piece and attach it to one of these green pieces. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because my ATG is out of tape and I need hubby to put it in there for me. So I'm going to put glue on this back piece. Okay, that's going to go on one of the green layers like that. And I guess while I'm here, I want to apologize to you guys for not doing videos. It has just been one of those weeks. I mean, if it can go wrong, it went wrong. We had AT&T and DirecTV come out. We were using Comcast for our internet and TV, but the bill was just getting higher and higher and higher. So I called AT&T and DirecTV, and they were a lot cheaper. So we had them come out on Tuesday. Monday we had the fridge guy come out to fix our ice maker. And then Tuesday we had the AT&T and DirecTV here. Only one guy, and he was here he knocked on my door at 8:30. I didn't answer till 9. He was supposed to be here at 9, between 9 and 11. He got here right at 9 o'clock and he didn't leave until about 4:45. So we had no internet, no TV. It was a pain. Then we had difficulties with it. I'm going to take this piece here and adhere that to that brown piece, okay? While I'm talking to you guys. So anyway, the AT&T, when he left, a lot of the stuff that AT&T said did not work. The Sunday ticket with DirecTV and the DVR wasn't working as far as being able to see your recordings. So I was aggravated. So I called AT&T and I canceled AT&T. You know, I'm a short temper like that, and they weren't offering any relief anywhere. Yep. Go back to the glue. I'm going to put this piece on that green piece. Okay, and I'll have all the measurements in the video and also below for you guys. So anyway, Tuesday we had no TV, like I said, no internet. So I called, canceled AT&T. I didn't undo Comcast yet because I want to make sure AT&T worked. Then I thought, oh, I'll call Dish, see if they're cheaper, and they were. So I had Dish. I called them to have them come out. They couldn't be here until September 6th, and I was like, oh, I need to find somebody, you know. So I went back with AT&T, and they're going to address the issues. Hubby's going to call them today to address the DVR. The DVR works. You can see your recordings, but the app is not working. So it was just a headache. So obviously with no TV and no internet and the AT&T guy being here, and I put that on the inside, okay? With the AT&T being, the guy being here, the girls are kind of going crazy. All right, we're going to flip this over. We have that little 1/2-inch flap right there. I'm going to take a strong glue. I'm using this sticky strip. I get this from Mamie. You can get it anywhere. Okay, I'm going to take that, take this off, go ahead and fold over any of these that hangs out. Now the easiest way to attach this, you have your score mark here that kind of folds your card in half. Okay, the next score mark down, fold on that one. Okay, like that. Then take this piece and just fold it over and plop it down. Okay, just like that. Okay. Now we have this front piece. That's where this piece is going to go. You can kind of see how it's going together. Really is a fun little card. Oh, then the other thing I did. On Friday, you'll never guess what I did, guys. I'm going to push this down so I can line up the edge of the green. Just like that. Okay, on Friday, I rearranged rooms again. So now all my stuff is back in the other room where it was before. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and flip it over and put this piece in the back. Yeah, so it has just been a headache and a half. I mean, I hate dealing with cable and all that kind of stuff. And today I need to shampoo the carpeting because Dinah wasn't feeling good on Monday, I think it was. So she had a few little accidents, so I need to shampoo the carpeting. All right, now we have this piece here. Okay, so the same idea, this little 1/2 inch piece, you're gonna put your adhesive on. Okay, peel that off, fold over any extra. Okay, so it's gonna go like this. Okay, let me get rid of that brown piece right there. All right, so the easiest way to line this piece up is take this part, lay this flat down. Okay, so you can see that's how the card goes. Lay this piece flat down, take this green piece in the bottom, lining it up in the middle, just like such. Okay, squishing it all down, then take this piece and just flip it over. Just like that. Okay, so that creates that piece there. Okay, then we're gonna flip this piece over and put some glue on the back of it. Okay, I'm going to bring it back down. So again, the card's laying flat to bring this piece down and just give it a squish. Whoops, make sure it's straight there, Stace. Give it a squish. Okay, and then that creates the card. Now we're going to put that front piece on, which is right here. So, rambly video today. I do apologize for that. But again, I'll have all the measurements blue stippler for you guys. Alright, so we're just going to center this on that front panel there. You can also pop that up if you want to, but I thought there was enough action going on with the card. Alright, so what do you think? There's the card. Isn't that cute? I really do like that card. I made one of these before with when I was on Mimi's Mimi Made It design team. So it's not my invention, it's all over YouTube. I seen this on Pinterest. Alright guys, there you have it. Today's No Gadget Needed card. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.